Welcome to Spamtember. For this episode, we have to use our imagination a bit. Think that, some apocalyptic event has happened. You've been quarantined in your house for over 6 months. You've went through all the meat in your freezer and most of your canned meat too. So now the only real meat you have on your shelf is potted meat, such as Spam. But in this imaginary world, tomorrow is going to be Easter. And usually for Easter, you have this big ham and it's covered in pineapple rings and cherries. And it's just so delicious. And you want to do something for your family. Something a little bit more festive. Because you still got some beans and rice. Well, actually, you got a lot of beans and rice left. But not very festive. So you've decided to try this recipe. So what we're making today is I don't know if it's 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. It is a Spam bake that I found an old recipe for. So it is using the Spam in the center, and around it you make Bisquick biscuits. And then I kind of combined it with a Hawaiian loaf I saw on the Spam site. So we'll see how it turns out and do the taste test. Let's go over ingredients. Of course, we need Spam. This is classic Spam, and you notice I put on the expiration of 4/18. So it's time to make it up. So for our spices here, we have 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 1/8 of a teaspoon allspice, and 1/4 of a teaspoon dry mustard powder. Okay, and we're going to need a tablespoon of that honey. And I just found some cherries for decoration here. And some cloves to make it festive. And then we're going to need 4 of these pineapple slice rings. And for the biscuits, we're going to need 2 cups of Bisquick and 2/3 cup milk. Luckily, we had whole milk stable on our pantry shelf. So hey, let's get started. Okay, so open our Spam. Okay. There it comes out. We have to cut the Spam loaf in 8 sections. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is going to make a little bit more than what it said, but the thing is, we can't cut all the way through. So, just go down, and then we're going to stop maybe right here. Okay, now see, it'll open up. Okay, now for our next part, now we have our half of our rings. So we're going to have to just trying to put these. Oh. Smoosh them in. Gotta really force them in. Nope, it's supposed to be right here. You know what? I got room for some more rings, so why not use them? Let's see right here. Yeah. And then that's it, because you want one of these on either side. So I'm just gonna have to eat this one. Now the recipe said to use honey, but I'm thinking let's just use this pineapple juice. Find that. Find that. Okay, we're gonna pour this over. Go. Okay, and now we're just going to put some little cloves in. That make it nice, decorative. And of course, you're going to want to take these cloves out before you eat the pineapple. And we're just going to put our cherries on like this. There, doesn't that look festive? Just put a little of the cherry juice on it too. There. Okay, back this up a little. Here's our Bisquick. And here's our milk. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Said to give 15 strokes, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Supposedly if you stir it too much, you end up with tough biscuits. So what will happen when these biscuits are in that juice? I don't know, but let's find out. Okay, let's drop one down there, surround it, right there, right there. You know, the picture makes them look like they're round, not like they're drop biscuits, so I'm just kind of forming them. I have no idea. That's what I should be doing. But that's how we find out things, right? We experiment. That's where all the fun is. And I think we got room. One more, and this dough is almost all used up. Okay. Ready to pop in the oven. Let's do it up close here. There you go. Let's see what happens with that dough on the bottom there and with me making the biscuits, because I'm not a biscuit maker. And we're going to pop it into a preheated 450-degree oven till the biscuits are done. It's probably be around 12-15 minutes. So here it is out of the oven. Top didn't get very brown, but the biscuits are done. So let's dish it up. So you put on your festive bunny ears for the celebration, and now you're taking a big bite of Spam bake, where you got the Spam and a cherry and a pineapple. And then I take a bite of your biscuit. Is it as good as your normal Easter dinner? No, of course not. But it sure is better than beans and rice. Well, I hope you enjoyed this segment. I would not pour like I did all that pineapple juice over and have it on the bottom where the biscuits are baking. In fact, it would probably be better if you're making drop biscuits, you can make them in a separate pan. I think it would turn out better. But this has a good flavor. You might want to leave it in longer. You might want to make it with one of your canned jams from Jamboree. But easy recipe and something different to do with Spam. I hope you really enjoyed the Spamtember and are checking out Rogue Preparedness and Jenny Go's, also their Spamtember recipes. We got some fantastic ones out there. And you might ask me, what is my favorite of the four? Well, I love that first one I did, the fried rice, because it's so fast and easy. But actually, the Spam and bean soup was absolutely delicious. Is this my favorite? No, but it's pretty, didn't take a long time, and it is very festive looking. Now, this is my last Spam video. I have a emergency preparedness, 30 days of emergency preparedness video on the last Wednesday. So that following day, on Thursday, I will be doing the Spam Cutter giveaway. So make sure you're making comments in all these videos. And I hope you've enjoyed Spamtember. Thumbs up if you like this video.